Cheng Manqing was born in Yongjia, China, in the last decade of the Qing dynasty. Steeped in the arts and culture of a 5,000-year-old civilization, he was unusually gifted, and by an early age had become a master of calligraphy, brush painting, poetry, and traditional medicine. He learned Tai Chi Chuan from the legendary Yang Chengfu and wrote the preface to Yang's 1934 book on Tai Chi. He was also influenced by Taoists and other internal masters he encountered in his travels, and by the 1950s had developed a short form of Tai Chi that emphasized softness, naturalness, sinking, and release of tension. The tapes in this collection were shot at Cheng's Shizhong School in New York City between 1969 and 1971. They are offered in the spirit of loving kindness and the passion for self-mastery which Professor Cheng so fully exemplified and embodied.
Move back to here.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. But when you sit, well, if you're shifting when he is already on you, then he will use it. Yeah. It's too late already. The elbow has to be on the elbow. Then he cannot change. Then if he's too high, then you, if it's too low, it's also, if you're on the elbow, then there's no way of changing. This hand can come up, but that is covered also. It's also helping the shelter, the shield the temple. It's because as long as your own. 在这个地方是在去光这不对吧 It's lower. No. It's good. This slips through. That's too high. It's right on that joint. It's just in connecting.
But the bone is, all right, but the rest of the arm is, I see.
There's no way of transforming. You cannot change from that. What's the other question?
The other question is on the push that he was just demonstrating. Is it correct?
就是刚刚推的那一个。
Instead of he was able to catch this where Ken wasn't. To catch it against my body. And I thought that's because we were pushing from back here, and he was letting the hands light, but the body was coming in. And once the body was in, then
他说先动身体再动手，对不对
不行呢，
？That's no good.
not good.
No good.
不能跟人家晓得。
You cannot let the other person know that you're moving.
你把身体一来了，他老是打你，打
When you
你。
move the body, the person can already push you out.
这个什么完了此地，他听不到，你走上听不到，他没办法。
If he cannot know that this is what you
没
want
办法
to
换，没办法
do, he
换。
has no way of changing.
他这个里头没办法，听不懂。
He has, if he cannot listen, if he cannot
走
hear,
啊，他打我，他打我。
if you move your body in that way first, you
他晓
already
得了会打我，
are vulnerable.
所以一重也不行。他一重
The thing is that this hand has to be very light.
Go back and then turn,
他说先要往后边直着走，然后转，还是怎么
or
样
like this.
嗯，你打这个，
If
你
you
打这
push
个
here，
你不能先扭，
？You cannot turn
打
first,
这个。
then the person will follow you out.
你要打上来，我走的时候你不晓得，
When Professor Chen is turning, you don't know.
你不懂。你这个打太长了，不行。
Then it's too long now.
那大小没有。所以这个地方啊，你不觉得？
You don't feel that
我
he's
会
turning.
打你的。
He can come in on you.
所以啊，你刚才这样子来，这样一扭啊，
Yeah.
Right.
If you turn,
Yeah, that's what
then all he does is follow you.
I was turning right away,
坏了
doing
坏了
this.
坏了，就这样子一来，他这么一扭啊，他这样
Then it's,
Yes.
it's right there.
Right.
Yeah.
And what he is saying in particular
你
is
要
that
说慢慢
to go back.
It's gradual, gradual,
别
gradual.
动，别动，好，这样。
Thanks. Yeah.
When you look for him, he's obviously there 2 inches away from you, and you're looking down at his face and he's smiling at you, but he's not there. You know, so you cannot find him as you described, Dr. Tao. Probably it's the kind of feeling that in a hide and seek situation, you know he's there, but you cannot find him. And then on the other hand, whatever you use to find him is turned back on you in a way which you don't expect. And until you're flying in the air and because of your own tension or your intention, flying in the air and you don't know how fast you're flying until you hit the wall.
You have to loosen up, Ken. Turn. When you come back, you're too strong. Coming back to rushing too much.
搭的节奏啊太重了，后头太轻了。
The front is too heavy. The back is too light. 意思是回来时候太轻。
这个啊，这个可以。
It can do. Not like that.
Now,
Oh, upward. A T font, a T font. That's not right.
neutralized wrong. Ed Young is acting as backstop. When it comes to push, then this hand, I think it's the right hand, comes in, and there goes Steve. Because Van Sickle was too late in neutralizing.
That's no good anymore. 要不然反过来嘛。
Professor Chin said this is wrong. this is this was an interesting one. They turned it around, turned it back on you. Whoops.
The name of the school is called Shizhong, and Shi is about time. Zhong is about direction. I think the key is doing the right thing in the right direction at the right time. And it's easy to say it, but almost all of us are bunglers in doing the right thing sometimes, and one of these things will be off, and then we get into trouble. And with Professor Chan, I've seen bumbles too, but most of the time he's right on.
This was a type of resistance here. No, don't do this way. Don't block with your hands in such a way that you're inviting him back in here. To some, Professor Jen just picked up one of his snaps that fell off his sleeve. Now Lieutenant Kleinsmith is doing his best. Professor Jen is warding him off with one hand. It says, don't do this way. This is an example of what not to do. If you relax, he won't have anything, he won't be able to do anything, he won't have any business with you. There's an example of Kleinsmith is saying, there must be some place I can get him. And Professor Chen again warded him off with just one hand. Now it's Lou's turn. There's Professor Chen's warning, and there's his message. That was the sound of one Kleinsmith hitting the wall. Now he puts his hand to this spot, and he'll know that he knows that Professor Chen is going to attack, but yet he's helpless to do anything. There it is again. We'll try to catch the sound of that next time, folks. Preserve it for posterity. 给我重一点，我要。
The way it felt to me frequently was when you're in the ocean and there's a little undertow and then there's a wave, you're pulled into this and all of a sudden the wave takes you and then you don't feel it at any one point of your body, but it takes your whole body. It's like a large hand as big as a wave, and you just fly away.
Coming in this way. There's no way out now. The direction was wrong. Don't wait. If this hand has come up already, it's too late. If he comes up, you let go and then come again.
他这种建议拿上去，他给我动，给我动，不能拿上去。
怎么拿？这个
手不能。
Don't push too far with that left.
对手摆了是的，轻轻。
When the hand is there, all you have to do is a little, just once it's connected, that should go. Just a little bit. All you need is a little bit.
那你对下来不及。
There's no time for the other hand to come back. Too heavy, then when it's too heavy, then you lose it.
你轻轻的，那你轻轻，你等。
Lightly, light.
方向的，我这样把这有啊。
Yeah.
要听了这个轻轻的，那这样，要这些扶带一点点，稍微扶带一点点。
Held a little bit of the other hand. Then push very lightly. Can you hear? See if it's hard. Turn this way. Turn. Follow. This is what he's. Turn. Follow the center, right? If you're heavy, then he here. If he's twisted out of it, then you come back. He can escape that way. It's this light, then you can. It has to be on the right. From the bottom, yeah.
比方说我现在站了这样，你说高
Upward.
你比方说是，我这样一走，你不要这么的，轻轻的。
Light.
你重啊，
If you're heavy, then it slips out.
你打，这样打来，快，
Quick.
嗯，快，
Hurry.
使劲，来。
Use your energy. Use some.
哎，对，使劲。
I know that he was able to discharge someone without their being able to move. He would just find the movement. Somehow you would be still, but he would find some movement, maybe of the breath, I have no idea, to push you from a still place. And it really, you didn't feel violated. The body didn't feel violated in his impact on you. So it felt very good. It felt fun to be pushed. And I'm sure everybody's had the experience of being pushed and feeling good by being pushed and not feeling good about it, being invaded. And then from the other end of trying to find his center, it was like a greased ball. It was like trying to find a spot on a greased ball. And then one time he let me find his center, just put my hand on his center. And every time I would even think of pushing, he would say, nope. And I just even start anything in the way of movement, nope.